All right, folks, we are here, and I don't think it's officially winter yet, right? But it's a winter wonderland around here. Two cars here in the parking lot. Yeah, this is gonna be some good snowshoeing, and I'm going to make a stew in the woods. Loki's here. He's hooked on the front of the car right now while I get my stuff together. So let me get my snowshoes on, and let's get on the trail. Alright, it is a winter wonderland out here. Absolutely beautiful. Good news is, you see that? The trail is nicely packed down from previous snowshoers. Group of 3 just came out from their hike. So, the trail's nicely tromped down for snowshoes, but it's just gorgeous. I mean, every little tree, beautiful, just unbelievable. So, what are we going to do today? We are going to hike up, not too far, bushwhack into the woods a little bit, near a creek, and make New Mexican Chile stew. Loki's sitting here eating snow. I think right about here is where we're gonna bushwhack off that way a little bit. Find a place with a number of, what I'm looking for is a place with some dead standing or tipping trees that I can use for firewood. And then we'll set up camp, get a fire going, and get the stew on. I think I've found the spot where the trail is up that way, right above that ridge, a couple 100 yards. No one can see me. I believe the stream is somewhere down here. We might check that out while we have stuff cooking. There's plenty of leaning dead wood around, and best of all, there's a good hanging tree right there to hang my gear on. So I'm gonna start by taking off this heavy backpack, using my shovel, clear off the ground a little bit, make an area for Loki and I, and then I'm gonna collect some wood and get the fire started, and then I'll talk to you more about what I'm making. Let's go get a couple logs. Bring them back here. Okay, be right back. Okay. Turn into a snowman. When you saw the logs, snow falls on your head. Top tip. Let's get this fire going. All right. I've got my medium sticks ready, my little sticks ready. Some more kindling. Let's use this big one as a brace. That should get going pretty quickly. Let's talk about what we're making. We're going to make a New Mexico chili stew. Hatch green chilies, pork shoulder, onions, tomatoes, potatoes, garlic, and spices. This is a staple of New Mexican cuisine. My father grew up in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I have many cousins, aunts, and uncle there still. And my aunt used to send us hatch green chili on occasion, send my dad, which he loved. I don't think I quite had the appreciation until lately. So, first thing I need to do is get this pork starting to brown up. So, olive oil, nice coating of that on the bottom of the pot. And then throw this ham in. There's 1, 2 big hunks of it that I'm saving for Loki. The rest goes in the stew. Alright, with a little bit of salt and pepper. Just to get it get that nice and coated in the salt and pepper and the olive oil. And then we'll just start that browning. Hopefully that's close enough. Give that a couple minutes and see if it's working. Meanwhile, let's get the onion and garlic cut up. Okay, come here, onion. Just cut the onion in small pieces. There's no exact recipe for this stew. Generally, two key ingredients that I've seen in all the recipes that I've looked at are chiles, of course, and potato. I guess potato is what makes it a stew versus a chili. As far as the rest of the spices and stuff, that's kind of up to you, what you like. But this will be my recipe. So, well, I'm not sure where I saw this recipe actually. Somewhere online. Alright. My spices out here. I use this. This is what I'm going to cook Loki's meat in. So, put stuff in here for now. And let's get this garlic. Ooh, garlic is blooming. It's a sprouting garlic. I'll take off the sproutiest parts. Doesn't matter. Now the one challenge with this is I am making a single serving, and usually I'm making this for 4 to 6 people, 4 people with a couple of extras for lunch at work. Ooh. All right, it is sizzling in there, so that's good. I'm just going to go ahead and throw the garlic and onion in now. Alright, now let's speed up the browning. Let's get this potato cut up. A lot of people peel the potato. I don't mind the skin, extra vitamins, yeah. I'll cut these into a little bit smaller pieces just so they cook a little faster. that way too. Okay. Potato ready to go. All right, just want to make sure that pork is brown all the way around before I do the next steps. While that's happening, I need my coffee. All right. Loki, I've got a special treat for you today, bud. Oh yeah. Almost ready for a minute or two, and then we have to measure out. What else do we need? Oh, where did I put that bouillon cube? Bouillon cube, I think. Uh-oh, I left the bouillon cube at home. All right, generally you would use it. I would use a chicken stock. I left the bouillon cube though, so we'll just put in a little water and a little bit of beer. For the stock, so I might just add a little more salt and pepper. We'll see. Woo! Old knees. Got this new little sit pad, kneeling pad / fire getter goiner, just to keep from getting my knees all wet. Of course, I forgot when I was doing the initial chopping. Okay, good. What else do I need to get ready? Green peppers, I'll wait on those. I'll go ahead and throw Loki's on. I'm just going to put a little bit of olive oil just to stop things from sticking. And then I'll cook up his meat. Cook up Loki's meat. In parallel, I'll cut that down when it's ready. I just gave him the kind of fattier hunks of meat, so I'll cook that up for him, cut it up, and he's going to enjoy this beauty as well. All right. I'm thinking that meat looks pretty done. So let's go ahead to step 2, which is to add some water, maybe like a cup of water. Oh yeah, it's 18, so let's take it down to 10, 2 cups of water. Water. And the spices. So, cumin, oregano, and a bay leaf. Mix it all up good. And I'm going to simmer that for close to an hour actually, so I'll just put that up here, and yeah, should be good. Dim that down a little bit. There we go. Alright, so let's set the timer, 11:52, so about 1 o'clock. I'll throw in, maybe a little before 1, I'll throw in these other ingredients. Potato, tomatoes, tomatoes. And I'll have to make up a little roux, thicken it up, depending on how much of the starch has come out of the potatoes, we'll see. Yeah, so the nice thing about a stew is you get some relaxed time. Oh, I forgot the beer. That's right, I gotta Colorado it up a little bit. Coors Light. Generally you don't want to put a crazy hoppy or beer into one of these. Just a couple ounces, and then the rest is for me. Oh man, that tastes like you. Okay, how's that pork and whiskey's doing? All right, let's go ahead and cut up the green chili. Hatch green chilies from New Mexico, only grown in the Hatch Valley of New Mexico. It's a bit of a rivalry between, well, I think it's a one-way rivalry between New Mexico and Colorado. Colorado has Pueblo chilies, which are also very good, but I don't think they compete with Hatch chilies. Hatch chilies are definitely better. So, Hatch chilies are generally ready at the end of August, September timeframe. Here in the Colorado area, you can buy them at roadside stands, type places, and specialty shops. There's a roadside stand near me that I get them. They are whole peppers, and then they roast them for you right there. Throw them in a bag, just let them up. You take them home. You peel off the skins, and then you can just throw them in your freezer in Ziplocs for eating throughout the year. And they have a very unique taste beyond just heat. It's like a very unique flavor. So if you ever come to New Mexico or Colorado, you can get them in Colorado and probably other places in the Southwest. I highly recommend Hatch chili. Even the McDonald's in New Mexico sell Hatch chili cheeseburgers. Otherwise they would go out of business. So it's huge in New Mexico. My uncle has Hatch chilies on his eggs every morning, which is delicious. A little breakfast burrito with some Hatch chilies on it. It's good on anything. Pizza. Okay. Put the chilies to the side. And then we can put the potatoes on this side. Ooh. Hot. Put these out of the way a little bit. Over here on my shelf. And let's flip over Loki's pork. Oh, it's a little charred, buddy. I'm sorry. Alright. We'll just kind of leave that to the side to cook. Okay. So, what else? Anything else about Hatch chili? There's green Hatch chili and red Hatch chili. Red Hatch chili, red Mexican chili is more ripe, I believe. Generally it has a little more earthy flavor, and I believe the red is a little bit less spicy. Don't quote me on that. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's what I need, some coffee. I think I'll stop the camera here for a little bit. This is just going to simmer for an hour, and I'm just going to chill, drink my coffee. I'll get back with you guys if I decide to wander down to the creek or do anything more interesting than hang out here in the woods by the fire. It's time for Loki's snacks. Are you a good boy? You a good boy? Alright. Cut up Loki's little pork treats. One of my viewers complained that the dog wasn't getting enough food. Dog's getting plenty of food, plenty of treats. Don't worry about it. Alright. Did you like that? Can you sit? Shake? Good boy. Alright. Another half an hour. I'll check consistency, throw in the tomatoes and potatoes, give those a little bit of time to soften up. You put in the chilies last. I put in the chilies last because I prefer to get the taste of the chili when you bite into the chili. If you put in the chilies early, it'll make the whole stew, everything in the stew, taste with the chili flavor. So I like to put the chilies in last, just enough to kind of warm up, and that way when you bite into the chilies, you get the flavor from them. All right, it's been about 50 minutes. Let's see how things are doing. All right, simmering nicely. All right, I think it's time to throw in the next batch of ingredients, which is the potatoes, and a little bit more water with the potatoes. All right, and tomatoes, and I'll just smoke in the face, smoke in the face. Okay, so I'll mix all that together. Looks like maybe a little more liquid required. Why are you blowing my face now, bro? Alright. A little more liquid in there. And we'll give that about 15 minutes. So fire. Almost forgot my Coors Light. Can't forget that. Mountains are blue. All right. Just check the potatoes. Whoa. All right, potatoes are done. So, what I'm gonna do is throw in the peppers, the green chilies, New Mexico green chilies, which are a little frozen. All right, mix those up in there. Oh yeah, nice color to it. Let's see, can you see that? Nice colors, the tomato and the chili. All right, I'm gonna make a little roux to thicken it up a little bit. So, I have my new kneel pad, but I keep kneeling in the snowy ice. Okay, let's move this out of the way. Let's just get a couple hot coals here. We'll throw our little pan on those. We'll throw the butter in here. Okay. Butter and a little bit of flour and keep mixing that together. Too hot. All right. Nice little gravy roux going. And we'll just dump that in here. All that good buttery flouriness. Hot. In there. Give that a few stirs. There we go. See how it's thickened up a little bit? We'll just give that a couple more minutes with the peppers in there, and then we're going to eat it. A little snow in here, get that starting to clean off. Those are cleaning water going. Throw more snow in there. Whoa, shoot. That's so much. That's not even. That's at least 2 servings. Alright. 2 more minutes and then I'm eating. 2 more minutes. And then I eat. Start doing some of my cleanup duties. The stew is done. I'm gonna call it done. Let's take a look. Let's get that. Get the bay leaf out of there. But that's what it looks like. Potatoes, the reds and the greens from the tomatoes and chili, pork in there. Oh, yeah. So good. Loki, while I'm eating, you get your last 2 pieces, buddy. Come here. Shake. Shake. Good boy. Last one. That's it, pal. That's it for you. You got plenty. You got lots. Alright. Let's see how much of this I can eat. It's this pot. It's like full to here. Don't drool on me. You're done. Spiciness from the hatch chilies. Drank all my Coors Light. Would be good to have that now. The meat's nice and tender. So good. So I'll put a description of the recipe in the comment in the about. But like I was saying earlier, it's kind of, as long as there's potatoes, meat, and hatch chilies, even if you can substitute the meat for impossible meat or whatever, mushrooms, the rest of it's kind of up to you. Alright, GoPro, you want to do a little fire time lapse? Let's do that. Alright, I'm just going to eat and I'll get back to you when I'm on my way out, packing up and on my way out. So good. Absolutely beautiful out here. Great day. Another successful outing. New Mexican green chili stew in the woods. It's middle of December. This is perfect. Greens and reds from the stew. Oh, just a perfect outing. All right, I'm gonna start getting my stuff together, kill the fire, and First I'm going to finish the rest of that stew. I'm probably going to eat it all. Maybe we'll do a little time lapse camping up, breaking down camp. Cue time lapse now. Up. Good boy. All right, folks, back in the vehicle. Loki, are you tired? I'm tired. My thighs. Oh man, snowshoeing is a different set of muscles, even going down the hill. Thank you again for coming with me on another adventure. And I will see you on the next one.